Hello everyone! Today I thought I would do just a quick little video on my whole collection right here of Pullips. Pretty much all the Sailor Moon ones you guys have seen, pretty much all my inners and outers, but I have 3 new faces that I have recently gathered since my last video on these guys. I think 4, I don't know if I think I did have Chibi Moons, so actually just 3. But just kind of up close and personal. I've kind of changed their poses a little bit too, tried to give some different styles, make them a little bit more unique, and I'll kind of make this video as short as I can, kind of make it go as quick as possible as well. Let me close my shade. Oh, that I don't like that. Okay, we'll just let the lines of my blinds be weird like that. So kind of up close and personal. I've put Mars this way because I think with her heels it's just a really cute pose, because also she's just pretty much all legs. Pretty much all of them, at least the first 3, Mars, Venus, and Jupiter are. One thing about Jupiter is that I don't know if it's just my doll or if it's everyone's Jupiters that does this, but she just does not want to stay on her stand, so I have to push her back as far as possible on the stand. So when you look at her from the side, she's kind of like awkwardly standing, like her upper body is leaning forward, but her lower body isn't. I don't know, it's really, really weird. And then of course I've got Venus here. Oh, that lighting makes her look gorgeous. Mercury, of course, is here. Let me move her hair out of her eye, kind of push up her tiara. There we go. Got Mercury. Uranus, when I got Uranus, I haven't cut like her wig or anything or tried to style it. For short hair, her wig is so freaking long. Oh my god. I think I've said that before, but I just need to reiterate it. Like, she has such long hair for having such short hair. It's ridiculous. And then I've got Neptune here looking gorgeous. I brushed out her hair to make it look more flowy. And I've got her kind of in a similar pose as Mars, but facing the other way, and just kind of have her hands together. And then good old Sailor Moon. I've noticed that, I think it's just my Sailor Moon, her wig is kind of tilted. So that's why her, like, looking at her straight on, that's why they look like that, like her Odingos and stuff. She just, yeah, her wig is tilted, and I just noticed that. But there is Moon there. Chibi Moon, oh my god. Okay, so as you can see, the way that she's standing right now, I know I've said this in my last video when I showed all of my collection at the moment. Chibi Moon is so flimsy, like, she kind of almost pisses me off. I almost wanted to just send her back and ask for a new one, but I don't know if this is everyone's Chibi Moon that does this, or just mine. But it's really, really annoying. So posing her is kind of difficult. Nonetheless, she's really, really cute. It's just posing her is such a pain in the butt. And then Pluto, which is probably, to be honest, out of all of them besides Mars, and yeah, probably just Mars and Pluto are like the most obedient, I guess, maybe the most compliant. Like, their wigs are really great. In terms of posing them on their stands, it's really nice. I don't ever have problems with Pluto or with Mars. So those 2 are probably my faves out of all of them right now. And then of course Saturn we've got here. So freaking adorable. So glad I got her when I did, because the places... That's another thing I wanted to mention. Out of all the girls that I have here, so far I've recently seen that, like, on Pullip Style, or I'm sorry, on Doll Market, Pluto is now unavailable at the moment. And then I grabbed the last Super Sailor Moon that they had, and Queen Serenity is now gone from Pullip Style. But yeah, so some of these are starting to thin away from the websites that I've recently bought them from. So there's Saturn. Next we move on to Neo Queen Serenity. I saw that she was on, let me get her hair out of her eyelashes. Oh my god, so embarrassing. Oh my god, am I going to be able to do this? There we go. I got her from Pullip Style, and I was so happy when I saw her, because I know that she's pretty, just kind of like hit or miss from different websites. So I was so excited when I saw her on Pullip Style. She's currently on there for $150, I think. Well, not anymore. She was. And for the price that she was at, I figured I'll just go ahead and get her, because other places retail her for a whole lot more. So I have Neo Queen Serenity. And then just actually a few days ago, I got both of these, Super Sailor Moon and Mistress 9, from Pullip style. They still have Mistress 9, but in terms of Super Sailor Moon, they are no longer on Pullip style anymore. You can get her on Doll Market though. But these are absolutely gorgeous. I'm having some complications with Super Sailor Moon though. Like, I hate these pieces, like I really do, as if it wasn't bad enough to put in Sailor Moon's. Like Super Sailor Moon's, hers are just so wonky, and then like these clips are kind of noticeable. I'm just not good with putting in those pieces. But then also just the way that she, I think, was made, like she's pushed pretty much almost all the way back on her stand, but she just like stands funny, and her legs are pushed all the way back, like she's not kneeling or anything, and like I don't know if it's her skirt and then her hair like parts and flips different. I don't know. She's just kind of a hot mess, but at the same time I still love her. Like I love the make of her. So I'm just gonna give it a go and stay with it. But I don't know if it was just my doll or if anyone else has been having this problem with their Super Sailor Moon. You would think like the quality on her would be updated just a little bit more because she was released in 2016 versus Super Sailor Moon released in 2014, so you'd think 2 years would be enough time for quality improvements, but I don't know. Also, when I got her wig, I just finished combing out like a whole hot mess of tangles, so that's another thing. But in terms of Mistress 9, she is really, really pretty. I'm debating on whether I should part her hair, like her bangs, and give her like a black star on her forehead. But even like now, like this way, she's really pretty. I know a lot of people like complained about how her black star is missing and how her lip color should be a little bit darker, and just kind of like hit and miss from the anime in terms of like how they made her doll. But overall, I love these dolls. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to be collecting next Sailor V and Human Luna. Those are the next two that I need. And then probably going to be taking a break for a little bit, and before I collect Tuxedo Mask, Princess Serenity, and Small Lady. To be honest, I may, after collecting Sailor V and Human Luna, get Princess Serenity. I was blanked on her name. And then I will get Tuxedo Mask and Small Lady. Small Lady really is not a priority on my list. I meant to say in my other video that I wouldn't be collecting the Starlights, because I'm not that familiar with them, as much of a fan of Super Sailor Moon as I am. Not too familiar with them. I don't know if that makes me even a fan of Sailor Moon or not. As for Eternal Sailor Moon, I don't know if I'm going to be getting her. At the price that she's at on Pullip style, it would make sense to get her because she's not that expensive compared to everyone else that's here. But I really want to save up some money for a Black Lady, because it seems like that she's not going to be on Pullip style or Groove or Doll Market anytime soon. I've contacted all three of those websites. Groove never answered me. Pullip style said that they asked Groove to send them a shipment of Black Ladies, and they never did. And then Doll Market pretty much said the same thing. So yeah, I may be down to having to purchase Black Lady on Amazon or eBay. As much as I've said not to do that, I don't know. But I may have to just save a lot of money just to be able to get Black Lady, unless I can find her for a bargain somewhere. I will keep you guys updated. But that is going to be it for this video on my whole collection of Pullip dolls from Sailor Moon. I absolutely love these dolls. I cannot wait to get Human Luna and Sailor V to add to the collection as well, because then I have them all displayed. You can see their cards right there, all displayed up against this wall with their inside their boxes. And once I have Sailor V and Human Luna in their spots on the wall, it just makes like the whole wall complete. Because adding Mistress 9 and Super Sailor Moon did help, but it's not a complete wall just yet. So that's going to be it for this video. Let me know if you guys have any questions about these dolls down in the comments, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!